Hello, my name is Sharanda Morgan, and I have a question for you. Why shouldn't every child be loved the way your child is loved? There is a thing called foster care. In our area and in many other areas, there is billions of kids that does not have a home, well, a stable home. They do not have loving parents, or their parents had made a very big mistake and they have been moved out from where they grew up or where they was born to. And I'm not telling you to open up your home or your heart to a child or any child, but why shouldn't they feel loved? Why shouldn't everybody have a hand in what is going on to get these kids what they need to feel loved, just like your children are loved? I myself have 2 stepchildren. I love them with all my heart. They are not mine, but I love them just like they was. Their mother gave birth to them. I helped them with their life. She is still in the picture, which we are very grateful, because my children are so loved, and that makes me feel horrible when I see kids with clothes that barely fit them and things that look like they come out of a dumpster because people can't afford it or people can't give up the money that they need to get these kids what they need to make them feel normal when they're out of place. Children that come out of other homes feel extremely out of place, and they feel unloved, unwanted, and just like a burden when they enter someone else's home. It is up to you and your community and your family to make them feel loved. I myself am a foster parent. I'm not open though, because I am 22 years old, going to school, going to work. My husband works, and we have 2 kids that we have 50% of the time. And I know that timing isn't everything and that every child should feel loved, but it is hard to open up your heart and your home and give up all your time for someone else's child. But what we do is we are emergency placement home. We do donate money. We donate coloring books, crayons, anything that these kids need to feel like a normal kid. Because when they enter a home, they don't have anything. They don't have what they had at home. They don't have their own toys, their own clothes. They're probably not going to the same school with their own friends. It is up to the community to make these kids feel at home. It is up to you. Now, with that being said, I am not saying that foster care is awesome and that you need to do it, and I'm not saying that because it is hard. All I'm saying is that it is something to look into. I myself cannot open my home to another child right now. I cannot open my heart up to another child. I just recently went through 2 deaths, and I'm not right in the mental state to raise 2 more kids to put more on myself. So we do, if we see parents that have foster kids, we get their clothes sizes. We find clothes that would fit these kids that they would like. They do get money. Foster parents get money. But whenever you do get kids that have nothing, $600 a month or less will not go far. It will not go very far at all. It is hard having a kid, and it is even harder to get a kid that has already experienced things and that has already went through so much, and they're starting from nothing again. They are starting from being jerked from the people that they thought loved them to people that they don't even know. So how could these people love them? It is up to everyone to show them they are loved. Statistics show that if children from foster care grow up in a loving home, they can still grow up to be bad people. And I mean, every child could grow up to be a bad person, but whenever they first come into your home, we took in 2 boys. We introduced them to people that lived around us. We introduced them to our families. We did not introduce them to as somebody else. We introduced them as our kids. These are our kids. And we explained to them, no matter how many homes they go to, how many people they go through, they are loved. Even if they do not feel loved, if we are not around, we love them. Love is such a strong word. Love can go a very long way. So why shouldn't every child feel loved the way your child does? That's my only question for you. So if anyone has any questions about anything that I've said, you can email me or message me or anything. Thank you so much for listening.